Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well and may have revised the previously learned topics. So now, our today's topic is materials and things. The color of a transparent object depends on the color of light it transmits. There are many objects in our surroundings such as chairs, tables, cycles, bullock carts, utensils, clothes, tires, water, stones, etc. We see that different objects are made of different materials. Some objects are made of more than one material. We see that the same material can be used to make different objects. Each object is used for a special purpose. Some materials are soft and some are hard. Similarly, some are shiny whereas some are non-shiny. Depending on these properties, materials are used for different objects. Materials are grouped together on the basis of similarities and differences in their properties. We all know that we can easily see through glass. Such materials are said to be transparent. The color of a transparent object depends on the color of light it transmits. We do not actually see colors. What we see as color is the effect of light shining on an object. Example: if green light passes through a transparent object, the emerging light is green. Similarly, if red light passes through a transparent object, the emerging light is red. When white light shines on an object, it may be reflected, absorbed, or transmitted. We cannot see through some materials like wood, steel, cardboard. Such materials are said to be opaque. Take a sheet of white paper and try to see a lighted bulb through it. You notice that you can't see the bulb. Now put a few drops of oil on that sheet and again try to see the bulb through it. The materials through which we can see objects, but not very clearly, are said to be translucent. Oily paper is an example of a translucent substance. Glass panes fixed to windows allow some light to come through but you can't see clearly through them. Such type of glass is an example of translucent glass. Some materials change their state from solid to liquid, liquid to gas on being heated, and from gas to liquid, liquid to solid on being cooled. We sort materials as solids, liquids or gases based on their state at normal temperature. The first time, the candle cannot be lit without touching the wick with the burning matchstick. So do just that the first time. Let the candle burn for some time. After about 2 minutes, hold a burning matchstick in one hand and blow the candle out. A column of white smoke rising from the wick as soon as you extinguish the flame. Now quickly bring the burning matchstick close to this smoke, but do not touch the wick with it. This is how you can light the candle without touching the wick with a burning matchstick. The word candle is derived from the Latin word candere, meaning to shine. Candles made of beeswax have sweet smell and give less smoke. Certain materials can change their shape according to the shape of the containers they are put into, while some retain their shape. Those materials which change shape are mainly liquids such as water, rasam, milk, oil, kerosene, etc. Those materials which do not change shape are solids such as wood, rock, brick, plastic objects, and vegetables, etc. Some materials in one shape will sink in water but float on water when they are in other shape. The materials that can sink can be made to float, but all the materials that float cannot be made to sink. Certain materials dissolve when mixed with water. These substances are said to be soluble in water. The materials that do not dissolve are said to be insoluble. Actually, objects sink or float because their density is more or less than the density of whatever medium they are floating in. Water has a density of 1 gram per milliliter. Therefore, if you had an object with a density less than 1 gram per milliliter, it will float. Water is more dense than ice. It's the crystalline structure that makes ice less dense. Havelock Ellis said, "The sun, the moon and the stars would have disappeared long ago had they happened to be within the reach of predatory human hands." Thanks for watching.